Good evening, Fortniters. Welcome to another Battle Royale. And remember, use the map to see where you are and where the storm is headed. That way you're not constantly running from the storm like me. So check this out. We got TNTina here. And we're going to throw the bomb. And look, all of a sudden she's gold. It was a glitch. I was actually using gold TNTina. And I was not expecting to see the normal TNTina. So we're going to do this take out the boss thing again. Yesterday I was able to take out 4 bosses. I've done all the season's challenges. I'm really just trying to rack up XP. I found all the XP coins. So I'm just kind of playing for the fun of it. Want to see how many bosses I can take out today in one match. I highly doubt that I could top 4 or even get 4 again, because it's a little bit of luck. So I'm landing at the rig. You never know where Shadow TNTina is going to show up. She usually does show up right about here though, most of the time, and then sometimes she's right by Shantytown. So I did see her as I was gliding in. So I'm just going to beef up here with some supplies, a little shield action. Got a nice purple pistol. It's going to be epic. Breaking this up. It's good to have a little bit of metal under your belt. Apparently she already does. She's gold. As you can see, I have almost achieved 100% gold TNTina here. Pretty much, oh, there she is. The Shadow TNTina. She got a shot in. Oh, she got a couple shots in. She actually shot me backwards. But I get the last laugh here. I'll shake her down for good measure. And I will take your kaboombo. Who's the boss? Alright, that was rather quick. So let's get to a choppa and get on out of here. But of course I should probably heal myself up first. If I had any common sense. Sometimes I don't. But as I was saying, as you can see, my gold TNTina is getting pretty close to 100%. She only has non-gold on her boots and some sort of strap on her leg. I'm not sure what that is. And as you can see by the storm, the way it's moving, something's going on here in the Fortnite map. Midas has something brewing here for this Saturday's event. I wonder what it is. Will we see the engineer? Will we get the engineer? I'd love to get another skin from this season. Don't they normally give you about 9 skins per season? And what did we get? We got 8 so far. So if we did get the engineer, that would make a solid 9, wouldn't it? Maybe they're going to give us the engineer. Alright, I still got to heal myself up here. I got to find some sort of med kit or something. I'm off to a good start. I don't want to blow it early. Shield. Sometimes you're looking for a med kit and all you get is shield. So I've been watching Gotham, trying to catch up on the last season. Boy, that's a dark show, isn't it? It's kind of neat because you can see the origins of a lot of the Batman characters, like the Penguin, Catwoman, even Bruce Wayne himself, young Bruce Wayne. I kind of like that actor. I think he does a good job. The Alfred is amazing. And of course, Captain Gordon, that character is just fabulous. As you can see here, it is worthwhile to memorize where those slurp trucks are in case you need it. I just needed to health up. I didn't find a med kit. And all I had to do was use one of the blades from my choppa to slice it open and get a little slurp juice on myself. Healed right up. I'm 100 and 100. Doesn't get better than that, does it? We are going to try and take out Shadow Meowskulls if the other opponents have left him for me. Take note of Lazy Lake Island. That's actually not a part of Misty Meadows right there. It's its own entity. No man is an island, but that island sure is an island. We're getting close to the box factory here. They're really just churning out boxes right and left here. If I get lucky. Oh, there he is! Shadow Meowscles. Let's do this! Oh, reloading. A little sloppy shooting on my part, but like House of Pain says, jump around. Got him. He's down. Let's pick him up. Today we are going to shake down the bosses for a little added glory. And then we're going to take their weapon, of course. Meowscles, Piao Piao Rifle, mine. Who's the boss, Tony Danza? Who's the boss? Let's see if we can get this chest the hard way. Get a little metal while we're at it. Look at my chopper, it's still spinning around. Bandages, in case I want to dress up as the mummy for Halloween. Ooh, better duck or that thing's going to hit me in the head. Reminds me of that one scene in Raiders of the Lost Ark with Indiana Jones, where the bad guy gets helicoptered in the head. It's kind of a grim scene. The movie's really not for kids. Although when I was a kid, I saw the movie. Alright, we got 2 mythic weapons in our arsenal here. We're going to go to the grotto. Now, if anyone saw my match from yesterday, where I took out 4 bosses in the same game, this has kind of the same feel. I did the same sequence. Tiantina, Meowscles, Brutus, and then I shot all the way over to the shark and took out Sky. I was befuddled that she was still there. That's the word of the day, everyone. Befuddled. Go ahead and use it in a sentence. First landing? I'm pretty sure everyone in this game already landed. That's got to be a glitch. Alright, this is a good place to just kind of like neutralize my situation here and figure out what's what. I highly recommend going in this room and taking this thing out. Get rid of all the laser cameras. That way if you're fighting 2 henchmen and Brutus, you're not getting zapped by one of the laser weapons. Brutus has been showing up in here. We gotta take this guy out first. He's down. I don't really need his weapon. I got these mythic weapons here. Take this guy out, of course. I like to get the henchmen out of the way so they do not interfere in your battle with the boss. Okay, there's Brutus way over there. I'm gonna see if I can get him with the boom bow. Boom. I'm sorry. Kaboom. Oh, shooting back. I better take cover. Henchman almost prevented me from getting behind this wall. I think that was a strategy on his part. He's knocked down, but he's still going to help Brutus. I have a really bad habit of running into boxes and trees and this and that. Really limits my mobility. Alright, he's down. This is boss number 3. We're barely into this match and we've already knocked 3 bosses. Shake him down. Just like my song, Shakedown. We got Brutus minigun. Look at 3 mythic weapons right off the bat. Biggity bam, like they say in Jersey. Who's been to the Stone Pony? That's a cool venue, huh? Jersey Shore. Reminds me of the 3 New Jersey wrestlers that were in the WCW and WWF, now called the WWE. Look at that smooth landing, right back down to the chopper, right where I left it. I'm usually pretty sloppy, but I'm kind of following a routine that I established a couple games ago. So that's why I don't look as sloppy as usual. I have a habit of running into things. It's just my nature. Alright, we're going to try and shoot over to the agency. This is exactly what we did the other day, except the agency was swooped up in the storm. Today, as you can see, the agency is is not in the storm. So I got a little bit of time on my hands to see if Midas is still there. I highly doubt it. Oh, but back to the New Jersey wrestlers. Do you remember Diamond Dallas Page, Bam Bam Bigelow, and Cannon? Those were the trio, the power trio, if you will, from New Jersey. I think they were even like a trio tag team for a while. Remember Diamond Dallas Page had the Diamond Cutter? Exactly the same as the Stone Cold Stunner. In the comments section, if anyone remembers the Diamond Cutter and the Stunner, which one came out first? Who copied who? If I had to ballpark this thing, I'm putting my money on Diamond Dallas Page. Although Stone Cold Steve Austin was a lot more popular. Looks like the vault's already been open here. Oh, there's a guy to the left. I thought I already took out Meowscles. Ah, just kidding. I knew that was a player. Pizza Unicorn. That's a cute name. I wonder if that Meowscles likes anchovies on their pizza. That was a big thing in the 70s and 80s. Anchovies on pizza. What was that bit? Was it Jay Giles? No anchovies, please? Alright, we got the henchman down. Still got that beautiful looking loadout of 3 mythic weapons right in a row. 1, 2, 3, count them up. I will take these 2 guys out for fun. Little sloppy shooting, but with these weapons and the amount of time on my hands, and the fact that they weren't even looking in my direction, I do have that reason. Alright, got them both down. I really don't need to take your weapons, so I'll just leave you knocked. You guys can crawl around for a while. I'll come back if I need you. Alright, so this Midas drum gun, I'm just going to scout around really quick before the storm washes over and make sure I didn't miss it. Nope, it's not here. I thought maybe it was on the Meowscles guy, but it wasn't. Sometimes when people take Midas drum gun, they linger, hoping to see how many people they can take out. Alright, so we still got the 3 mythic weapons. It's looking good. I was hoping for the drum gun. I was hoping for a different configuration of bosses that I could have taken out. Going into the vault. See if I can get a little shield in case I need it later in the game. I was hoping for a sniper rifle, but no one left one behind. Harvest a little bit more metal. And I'm just going to take one last poke around, see if I can't see a drum gun lying around on the floor. It's a shot in the dark, just like the Ozzy Osbourne song. Oh, there's a henchman. No one took him out. Yeah, minigun's the wrong weapon for that. Boombo is a little overkill as well. Yeah, let's look in one of Midas's offices. See, no, nothing. They're still watching nothing with that cool screensaver on the TV. That reminds me of when I used to work for VACO Aerospace. Initially, it was Eaton Aerospace, and then another company called VACO bought them out. And I remember they came in and they said, "You cannot have personalized screensavers." I was like, "What?" I was like, "That's kind of wacky." And they wanted us to actually have the VACO logo on our screensaver. So we were walking around making fun of them, pretending to be robots. We are VACO. We are VACO. It's kind of funny. Actually, one of my good buddies, John, he went from VACO to SpaceX. So proud of him. Congratulations, John, on the launch yesterday, or 2 days ago. That was awesome to see. Been a while since we put men in outer space, or women, or chimpanzees. The International Space Station, that's such a cool thing. Which also reminds me of a video game that a buddy of mine was a part of. Does anybody remember the game Adrift? buddy of mine from Connecticut actually, I think he was in charge of doing that game. I won't mention his name because I don't want to start trouble here on the internet. And I think he's had enough trouble. Alright, skis. Let's see if anyone is here. It's probably someone creeping around. Just like that Radiohead song. Alright, let's see what we got here. Oh, I got spotted. There's a laser on my butt. That's not good. Alright, let's see what's going on here. When's the last time you guys went to a GameStop? They closed down my favorite 2 locations. The manager at the one I used to go to was just an incredible guy. He did me so many solids. It broke my heart when they went out of business. Alright, let's see what we got here. There's only a handful of people left here. I'm hoping to run into another mythic weapon before this game ends. I think that would be fantastic. Oh, what's this? Oh, that was too easy. Headshot. No aiming or anything. Oh, and I'm an AR specialist apparently. Alright, ski. It's been a long time since I've been on the rifle range. I think the last time I rifled is I was just rifling through my clothes drawer looking for socks. I know, that joke really sucks. Yeah, you know what? I am a dad. I should be telling more bad puns, right? Rapunzel, let down your hair. Let's go into this cabin. This reminds me of the Boy Scouts. Of course, most of our camping trips had tents involved. Tents were fun. I remember going on a camping trip once, a few years back, and I ended up assembling everyone's tents for them. I was like, man, this isn't fun. I'm just putting up tents for everyone. It made me really tense. It was a really intense camping trip. Sorry, I'm being a little campy here with the jokes. Alright, let's mark where I want to head. There's the tower. I bet you someone is in the tower just waiting for the end of the game. That's what I do sometimes. That tower is fantastic for waiting it out. And then you could build a platform over the trees, and then if someone shoots at your platform, you just end up in the top of a tree. I want everyone to check out my boots right now. Over the course of this game, they have changed, right? Now there's 3 gold stripes. That was wicked cool. I'm all gold except for this boot thing that's going on. Looks like TNTina needs to go back to boot camp. I'm not even going to reference her booty. That would have been another bad pun. But a little bit racy. Alright, the end of the game's closing in, and there's only 3 people left. What is going to go on here? I only took out 3 bosses this game, but I made it a little bit further in the game. So let's see how this pans out here. Weeping Woods is a really fun place to end a game with all the trees and the cover. I mean, the storm circle can get super teeny tiny before this game ends. Because if someone's up high, they can't see you through all the trees. Who remembers that song Trees by Rush? Boy, that was really sad when Neil Peart passed away. What a fantastic band Rush is. They were one of my favorite bands when I was a kid. I had all their records. I saw them a couple times too. I think I saw them on the Exit Stage Left tour and the Signals tour, I want to say. Alright, we're going to go into this house, see if someone's not hiding out here. Just me and one other person. It could really go either way. Could be me, could be them. Been a couple games since I've gotten a victory royale. I think today might be the day. Especially with those cool boots. Look at those, they're just crazy. They look like baseball player socks. Who used to play baseball? Baseball uniforms are crazy. Who invented that whole sock apparatus thing? I mean, that was just nuts. You get the sock with the other weird garter type sock over the sock, and then it goes into your cleats. Just a whole big ordeal trying to put all that on. Which also reminds me of another sport, soccer, I used to play. We had a friends match when I was in my 30s. And me and a good buddy, we both went for the ball. We hit shin to shin as hard as you possibly can because we both thought we were going to pelt the ball down the other side of the field. He had shin guards on. I had nothing. Ripped my entire leg open. I think it took about a year for my leg to heal after that. It was crazy. And then my guitar player broke his hand in that very same game. Probably a bad idea to have your band play soccer. But playing sports is so fun. How could you not do it? How about football in the middle of the winter? I'm talking about the American football. Used to wear the big old jackets. Oh, it's amazing. But anyways, back to Weeping Woods here. This game's dragging out, so I'm just segueing into some banter about my childhood. Smash and grab. First player to do something that involves smashing and grabbing. Alright, let's see if we could see something. I know that they're probably in the tower. They probably have a better vantage point and better positioning. But one thing that I have that they do not have is these cool boots with the socks and the stripes. And I think that's what's going to take me to a victory royale today. These striped boots here. And I got 3 mythic weapons. Although that didn't help me yesterday. Alright, using the minigun for what it's best at, shooting people out of the air. Let's see what we can do here. Sounds like they landed somewhere. Oh, here they are. What's going to happen here? Oh, so close. Special operative. It looked like they took all my health away, but look. Wow, I can't believe this match, everyone. 3 bosses and a victory royale. There's a song title right there. Doing a little victory dance here. Almost full gold TNTina. Minus the boots. Thanks for watching, everyone. Please subscribe to my channel. And have a good night. As a matter of fact, have a good Fortnite.